Right, and here we are down at the river again, and if we look at this section where the waterfall has been destroyed after the last big storms. Oh yeah, makes it much more fun. Look at that. Hey. Okay, let's go down. Even the path here has turned into a river. And you can hear this bit of corrugated metal getting battered by crap as it comes down the river. Bricks and stuff. Oh, look at that. I'm going to walk down there to show you this. Right, got to be very careful here because this whole bank is sort of collapsing. I'm going close to it. Hey! Indiana Jones, hit your heart out. Oh, no, that's impressive. Look at that. That's the old waterfall. See my earlier videos, this was a waterfall that went straight down there. This whole bank has been destroyed by storms not so long ago, during the summer. And if we look down here where the bank has been destroyed, that's the level of where the water was during that storm. So it's only a couple of foot below where it was, maybe even just a foot. But yeah, down there where all the stuff that used to be part of this waterfall has been deposited, it's causing a right build up of water there. As you can see just a little bit further down, the water is dropping again. So yes, this is probably the second worst. Woohoo! That was a good little squirt there. This is probably the second worst I've ever seen this river. Oh yeah. I think it's about time they did some repairs here because this waterfall is annihilated now. It's supposed to go in a straight line from there all the way down, but the whole waterfall is collapsed. Bottom section of the waterfall is collapsed. And apart from clear a route, about 6 months ago, council, that's Chesterley Street Council, have done bugger all about this, despite the obvious dangers to the local kids who, like me, are naturally curious but may take more risks. So, Chesterley Street Council in Durham, get your act sorted, bastards. Let's go and have a look further down. Oh yes, we're definitely in flood conditions here, and well, you can see the waterfall looking up there, the damaged one, and here's the corner where Retro Gamer VX Land lives. As you'll see in my previous videos, definitely flooded. It's not as high as it was in the last storm. That's the straight marks from the last storm, the big one in summer, but yes, it's definitely the second largest I've ever seen. In fact, from the big storm, I couldn't come this far down because it was, yeah, it was dangerous. It is dangerous now, and you know, this could fall into the river at any time. It's been undercut, but yeah, if I end up in there, I'll get washed away. Oh, look at that corner there, the build up of water on that corner. I don't know if the camera can make it out, but the water is really banking up as it goes around that corner there. Interesting! Yeah! So, better get out for this bit. It's a bit dangerous as usual. I'm going to go up and have a look at the main waterfall. Be right back. Okay, this bit is aimed specifically at Chesterley Street Council and Durham Council. Now, I'm not an engineer. I'm personally not a water engineer, but I can see a simple thing here. There is the old waterfall, which is now collapsed and gone. Now water, that's the wet thing, comes down here, down this little channel, and turns here. Now, let's look at something. This is the point at which it turns, and all we've got protecting it now is this little bit of corrugated metal. Now, what do you think will happen if that gets removed by the storm? Which inevitably, shortly, it's going to, because it's been destroyed from the back and the front. yes, that water is going to have free access this way, and I don't have to tell you how soft that area is and how that is going to get obliterated, and it's going to destroy this general area. And yes, think about it. And then pass it on to a contractor who's going to get it done, rather than somebody who's going to spend a fortune and not do anything. Okay, bastards. Well, this is interesting in my path. This just shows that they have done some work and fixed one problem, because up there is the main road, and it was flooding all the time because the drains are blocked, and the drains lead down here. This shows that they've actually fixed the drains, but it does mean unless I can find a way across this, I can't get to the waterfall. Oh bugger. Indiana Jones must find a way around. Right, I'm looking through a screen that's covered in water, but now I can see why the road's draining properly, because they have made some effort. Wow. And they dug this river and dug this drain in. Oh, excuse me. Before, this was not a drain, this was just a little pathway, well, a little gorge. But it does just run there and then just floods into the woods randomly. There's no set path for it, so it's making a mess, and I can't get across it at the moment. But I've made an effort and stopped that there road from flooding, which is good. So thumbs up for that. Now I'll go find a way around it. Little grass bit at the top. Let's do that one. Oh, the adventure. Right, we've made it up and around, so I thought I'd film this on approach. Dropping down the valley side here, and there's the main waterfall. Isn't it nice? It's in flow. I just had a debate with a gentleman as to whether this is the worst I've ever seen it. Whoa, hey, nearly. I think it's the second, especially judging by the level marks on the side. But he thinks it's the worst he's seen it. But I definitely think it's the second worst I've seen it. And here's the river itself. It's now autumn, so I really don't want to be slipping on these leaves and going in. Oh, what an adventurer I am! Indiana Jones in your heart. Right. Okay, so. Oh, that was a good little spit of water. Fire! Very like a good little spit of water. Right. There we go. Whee. See that? Just speak from me. That power. That power. More power than a Nintendo Power Glove. Perhaps. I don't know. But there we go. That's the main waterfall. I'm just waiting for this thing to talk a bit one day. That'll be fun. Water dropping straight down there. Hey! Look forward to that day. I think it's risen in the last few moments. I'm going to go back down the other end and have a look. I'm mad like that. Okay. Be right back. Yes, typical. They spent money digging a trench up there to bring the water away from the road, but somewhere under there is a little entrance to a tunnel which brings the water through to this bit. They didn't bother doing that bit, which means that's now the main path. Cheers, bastards. Gotta go around that now. Again. Well, I was wrong. It's the same level. Although I just had an almighty crack of the boulder hit that. Oh, there's another one. Not quite well, but there we go. So, on this 26th day of November 2012, this is the continuing chronicles of the floods of the River Congburn and the increasing amount of damage is doing, because bugger all seems to be getting done about it. When I started these videos, as I know, that's in there, that was straight proper waterfall down there. Since then, all this bank has been eaten away, all that bank has collapsed, and that part of the bank has collapsed, and that. And that's just in a year. So, interesting to know and see what gets done in the next year about it. Oh, that was nice track. 2 bricks coming down this river. Woohoo! Right. Thank you all very much.